Hi, I'm Patricia Reiners, I'm a UX designer, and today I am going to show you the basics of qualitative user research. So quantity, like the name already says, is about the quantity. It's very much about the data, the analytics, and answers the what of a specific problem or specific question you might have. For example, you get insights about what devices users are using when they are going to your site. For example, that they're using their smartphones. But you don't really get the insights about why they are doing that. Let's get started with the first one, which is the market analysis. This is a really helpful method to just check what the market offers at the moment. So you just check the competitors, what kind of features they have, what are the specific informations they are providing. And the second one is the analytics. What I can recommend is generally like Google Analytics. You can use that for your website or your service, and it provides specific information. For example, how long users stay on your site, where they are going, so it also shows the flow, so the user flow, how users are navigating through your sites, where are they coming from, how long they stay there, what are the information they are checking out on the website. With usability testing, there are a few ways actually how you can do that. One option is you can do that completely online and look for users online, give them a specific task and they are just navigating through your service. The second option is that you can bring them to a specific location, for example to a lab, and let them sit behind your product and solve a specific problem. So really navigate through your service. For example, if you want to test an app and you want to see how the onboarding flow is working, you would just give the user the app in the lab and then let them go through the whole onboarding flow and see where they are having problem. A really helpful test, which comes really close with usability testing, is A/B testing. If you have two versions of something, you can test both and then see which performs better. So we just talked about an onboarding flow, and if you have two onboarding flows, one, for example, starts with the name and the email address, and the other one starts only with the name and no email address, and you need to sign up later with the email address, then you could test both versions and see which performs better. So where are people really going through the whole onboarding process, or where they are having more problems than on the other side. Another really helpful method is the survey. So if you have basic questions you want to answer, how many items, for example, they returned in their last online shopping experience, or how many items they usually buy online, how much money they spend, and then see how old they are, where they're coming from. This gives you already really good insights about the whole shopping experience. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you want to learn more about me and my process, please check out my Domestika course. You can find the link in the description below.